Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. So this is a long-awaited video for me. I'm so excited to unbox my new 2020 calendar with y'all. It's hard to believe 2020 is nearly upon us, and it's that time of year we have to start thinking about planning for the new year. I love the new year because it's really a fresh start, and I love busting into a brand new planner and organizing it and decorating it and kind of putting in all the things that I need to do for that year. It really kind of motivates me to get organized, at least in January. We'll see how long that lasts, but I'm so excited to share with you which planner I selected. So for those of you who might be new here, welcome. I'm a full-time working mom. I do have 4 young children, and I love making videos on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle, in addition to my reselling journey on Poshmark. And if these kind of videos sound interesting to you, please consider checking out my other videos, and please also consider subscribing to this channel, link down below as well. So just a little bit of backstory. I wasn't always a planner person. I did try to use my phone, and I have one of the iPhones, for several years in terms of planning my family schedule. However, I really feel like I like to see a whole month or a week at a glance. And with those electronic planners, at least the versions I had, it just didn't do that. So it was hard for me to see kind of what was up ahead. Well, I think there are definitely some advantages to an electronic planner, namely that anyone can access it. It's backed up, so in case you misplaced your bag somewhere, you always have access to your schedule. There definitely are downsides for me, and for me personally, I'm still a very tactile person, so even at work I still write notes on paper rather than type everything electronically. Similarly, I really like writing down my schedule and seeing everything in front of me to help plan rather than doing it electronically. So for at least me personally, this kind of planner works. So far, knock on wood, I haven't lost it yet, although I can only imagine how horrible that would be if I lost this planner. So I don't even want to think about that. I think for me that's the major downside, is that you have to physically lug it around, plus there is a chance that you can lose it, and then I would just be really distraught. So we'll see if that ever happens. Hopefully not, but so far these kind of planners really work out for me, and I love stationery, I love writing on things, I love colored stuff, so for me it's just kind of enjoyable to go through a planner like this. So with that being said, I just want to jump into what I got, of course, and I will show you really quickly the planner I'm currently using, and then after I go over a little bit of this new planner as well, I will try to change the camera shot a bit and show you more specifically the layout of my current new planner. So this is what I'm using for 2019 now. I've shown this before in one of my favorites video. It's one of the mini happy planners, and I really love the size. That's the main thing about this one. You'll see in the new planner I purchased, it's a little larger. So I do really like the smaller size, I will admit, because it's a lot easier for me to just throw it into my purse rather than a big bulky planner. The downside is, now with a family of 6 that I'm trying to manage, including a full-time job of my own, it's really difficult to get everything that I need to do into this planner. So that's why I decided to upgrade in terms of size a little bit for this year. But for 2019, this actually worked pretty well for me, and it has a horizontal layout, at least for the mini happy planner. And I'll just show a quick screenshot of this, and I'll show it for you downstairs too when I do the different camera shots. But as you can see here, this is a horizontal design. So week by week, it lays out the days horizontally, as you can see here, which I like, and I like making lists and just putting everything down there. This is a blank week, of course, I'm showing you. And then they also have dashboards. So here's an example of a dashboard, which I didn't fill out yet, it's December. But look how cute this is. So it has the month, and then it has a kind of a dashboard of things to do. It has the top events, birthdays, goals, notes, and some fun things that you're doing. You can kind of list down there. So I really like this a lot. I use this dashboard a lot, although you wouldn't guess it because it's December and I didn't fill it out yet. But on the other months, I do use the monthly goals for a little checklist of things I need to do. I do list the birthdays and a little bit of notes, so it's kind of a fun kind of planning page. But as you can see, it's relatively small, and the weeks are actually pretty small as well. So this definitely worked out for me, but it's definitely not that user-friendly for me, at least with a big family. The other thing I did like about it is you can add in these inserts. So I added some extra pages. As you can see here, you can purchase extra paper. And then I also added these little pockets, and I took out some of the things in there, but you can put business cards, pictures, you know, things like that, which I thought was really cool to customize. I have some sticky notes in here. And then you can also buy these inserts, including a little like folder pockets there, which I liked as well. So I just love the customization of this. I love the portability. I like the layout a lot. I really traditionally have been used to a horizontal planner like this, so I've been enjoying it, but again, I think it's a little bit small. The other main downside to this mini happy planner for me this year was that these rings definitely don't hold everything. And as you can see here, this bottom part just kind of pops out. You can even see it there. It pops out really easily. So I found myself to constantly be kind of pushing it back in there. And likewise, when you're opening the planner up, although it's nice that it does lay flat, which is good, when you turn it, because it's a little bit stuffed, the bottom sheets often pop out of the ring. And I don't think I overstuffed this, to be honest. I did add some of those inserts, but it's not very thick. So that's the downside for me too. I feel like the binding just isn't as durable as some other planners. That was a little bit of annoyance to me. But overall, I was very happy. I think that the quality of the paper is really amazing. I didn't have any bleed through with my pens. So overall, just a really nice planner. I think I will consider going back to this in the future for sure. So we'll see what I decide in future years. But this was my planner for 2019. So now I'm going to quickly unbox and share with you the planner I selected for 2020. This was a little bit of a hard decision because there's so many awesome planners out there. Again, I haven't been in this planner world for very long, I'll say, at least these types of planners. I used to just go to buy ones at the grocery store or Target, and I like those, but I'm starting to get into more dedicated, more luxury-ish type of planners, I would say. So now I really wanted to try different lines. So of course, I've heard so much about this planner line. So I decided to purchase something from Erin Condren, and here's the box it came in. It's kind of sad because it's such a beautiful box, but this is the box that actually shipped in, so it's really beat up, but it's a beautiful kind of print on the box. So for this particular version, I did decide to purchase it as a bundle from QVC. I did check out Erin Condren's website as well, and they did include this exact same planner, but not in the same bundle. So what I found on QVC is you were able to get some extra add-on items, and I'm a sucker for accessories at a discounted price. So I was able to do that on QVC. So if you're interested, definitely check out the link below. This video is definitely not sponsored at all by QVC or Erin Condren or anyone. I'm just giving you my honest personal opinion as a consumer of these products. So I did not get discounts off of these things. I did not have any kind of sponsorship at all, but I really like shopping at QVC if you're looking at getting bundles of things. So that's where I found this particular planner. So I actually opened it already to take a look, but I'll show you guys what I got. So this is actually called the Erin Condren Coiled Life Planner Bundle with accessories. So it's the Life Planner, which is, I think, a pretty classic design, and it comes with accessories. The style was the pink multicolor, and what was nice about it was it came with a bunch of stuff. So the first thing it came with, of course, is the planner. So here's the planner, and I will show you an in-detail look in a minute with a different camera shot. But as you can see, it's a lot bigger than my mini Happy Planner. So that's the one thing I'm a little nervous about. I'm not sure I'm going to love carrying this around everywhere. It definitely won't fit into my mini bags at all, but I'm going to enjoy having more space to write on, I think. So we'll see. I'm not sure I'm going to love it, but it's a big upgrade in terms of size. But it has a really nice folder outside here, and I did change it out. It did come with this kaleidoscope covers. So this is the cover that it came with. Again, it's called the pink multicolor, and it came with this kaleidoscope cover. I did pop those off, and it's really easy to pop this off with this coil here. You just kind of pull it off. And then I added on this other alternative, which is this floral print, which I actually liked a little better, that came along in the bundle. So it's nice that you have these options. And then it has a little ruler or bookmark, and then it goes through month by month, and I'll show you better shots in a minute. And you know, I'm excited to try this one out. It's definitely a different design, as I'll talk about as well, but we'll see how it goes. So the set came with this colorful dual tip markers, which I'm going to have to try out, and I'll share with you all and see how they work out. That's a nice little add-on. And then it came with this planny pack. Let me just open it here for you. And this is really just kind of like a pencil case. Here's what the card looks like. And it just attaches to your planner. And then it has a little pouch, basically. It has the little Erin Condren logo there. And you can put your pens, things like that, which will be nice to keep on the outside. And I believe it just locks onto your planner. The name is kind of cute, a planny pack. But something like this. I mean, it just goes onto your planner like that. So is this really necessary? Probably not, but hey, if it comes in a bundle, I'm all about it. And I just love these little accessory type things, so I was excited to see that. I'm not sure how user-friendly it'll be, to be honest, but I'm gonna give it a try. And then finally, what it came with were, let's see, I think these are little extra tags or stickers. I'm not really sure what these are, but they're little inspirational kind of tags, and I guess you can use them to decorate your planner or use them as gift tags. And then it has some to from gift tags, so I guess you can use that as gift tags if you want to give it as a gift. So these are all the things that came in this box. So not a bad bundle. The planning pack, basically, the different covers and the pens are the main things that was added on here. And then there's some stickers and stuff I'll show you in a minute. So I'm excited to jump into this. I'm gonna change the camera shot, run downstairs, and show you with a little better angle exactly what this planner looks like. And hopefully you can get a better idea in case you're considering one as well. Okay guys, so I'm downstairs now on my dining room table, and I want to share with you a little bit of a closer view as to how this new planner looks from Erin Condren. Again, it's the Life Planner, and I switched out the cover to this beautiful floral kind of watercolor print, which I'm just loving. And the binding, of course, is this metal coil type of binding here, which I'm absolutely loving as well. As you'll see in a minute again on my current planner, the Mini Happy Planner, the binding are these plastic rings. And that's one of my issues with my current planner, is that I felt as if the coils weren't that sturdy and the paper would more easily pop off. So I'm excited to have this little bit more durable type of coil. So just jumping in here, so you can see on the cover, there's an area you can wipe clean, I think, if you want to use some wipeable markers on for things. Just some lined paper type thing there. And then it says Life Planner here. Coming a little closer there. And you can put your name on there, of course. And it's a vertical layout, as you can see there. So that's one of the things I need to get used to. As you've heard about in my current Mini Happy Planner, it's a horizontal layout. And that's the layout I'm normally used to. So we'll have to see if I can adjust to this one. It also has this really cool ruler bookmark that you can easily pop off as well, which I'm looking forward to trying out too. Okay, so the next thing here is some more, it's kind of this kind of vellum type of paper here, which is beautiful. And then it has the cover. And you can see some inspirational messages here on these pages. And then we'll go into just the basic overall calendar layout for all the dates of the next couple years. And then the next page here, it looks like there's some things you can do just kind of for notes, new beginning, things to look for, try out for this year. And some more lined paper, and that's one thing I was looking forward to, again, just having more space to write things down on. So there's a lot of space in this planner. Inspirational message for January. And then here is the dashboard for January. So again, I'm excited about tons of space here, which I can use for many different kinds of notes. It has this place for birthdays. It has some monthly goals here. It has other little note-taking space and grids that you can kind of customize to your own liking. And then, before I jump into the next page, I will compare this one to my current Mini Happy Planner dashboard. So in comparison, here's my current Mini Happy Planner dashboard for December. So you can see it's a lot smaller, of course, like I keep saying, but the dashboard is really cute. To be honest, I kind of like how cute this one is over the Erin Condren. Look at how cute this stuff is. And it has kind of the same layout in terms of birthdays, things to do, little note-taking sections. But the problem is just a little too small. I actually think that the Mini Happy Planner is definitely cuter. Look at how adorable that is. But the Erin Condren one probably is going to have a lot more space and hopefully is more user-friendly. So we'll see how that works out. But that's for January. And then we go into the month at a view, and this is what I love about these kind of planners, is that it just covers the whole month. So what I do is I tend to just write down any not regularly scheduled activities on the sheet. For instance, my kids take swimming lessons, so I know swimming lessons are every Saturday, so I don't need to write it down on every Saturday on this big layout because I know it's every Saturday. But instead, if there's a birthday party that we don't normally have, I will put that down on one of the dates. So any kind of unusual, not regularly scheduled activities, I tend to try to write on this page at kind of a month at a glance, which I absolutely love. There's some more note-taking paper here. And then it goes into the vertical layout. So by vertical layout, as you can see here, each day goes vertically. So you can break it down, for instance, morning, noon, evening. And that's probably what I'm going to try to do, and a little bit of extra space for notes or maybe a checklist. But it works out vertically like this, and it starts on a Monday, which is also different than some of my other planners. So we'll have to see if I get used to this vertical style layout. I will show you in contrast the horizontal layout that I currently have on my planner. So the horizontal layout on this mini happy planner is like this. So as you can see here, the days go horizontally. So you just have one small block here to write on, but it's not broken down into sections of the day, which is why I wanted to try out the vertical layout and see if that may work better for me. This is also a pretty small space to write. You wouldn't guess it because on this particular week I didn't write anything because I was lazy, but in some weeks it gets really tight to fit everything into this small block. So with the bigger planner and even the vertical layout, I'm hoping it'll organize me a little better as well. But this is what is meant by a horizontal layout, in case you're curious, and that differs from the vertical layout, as you can see here. So then it just goes month by month. As you'll see here, you can flip to February. Here's what February's dashboard looks like. And then it just does the same thing basically. And there really isn't much to show on every dashboard because it's essentially the same every month. Maybe the color scheme is just a little bit different. It has a nice little tabs here, as you can see. And then let me just jump to the end here, and I can show you what we have on the back. So at the end, there is a section for notes, as you can see here. Let's see how much note paper. There's a decent amount of note paper. There's lined paper, and then there are these grid papers. And then there's a section for contacts, which, to be honest, in this day and age, are we really using them anymore? Not so sure about that. Even though I said I do like to write things down on paper, for contacts, I definitely keep in my phone electronically. I think it makes it a lot easier. But there's a contact page. I'm not sure what this kind of honeycomb diagram is for. If you know, let me know how I can use that one. But it's a cool kind of graphic paper. And then there's, of course, the calendar for the upcoming year and what you want to do in the coming year. You can write that down. And then there's some stickers in this life planner. So as you can see here, here's some of the examples of the stickers. So really cute. To be honest, not the cutest stickers I've seen for planners, but it's really nice they're included. Lots of little flags and little note things that I can use throughout the planner. And I love decorating planners. I'm definitely not one that goes super crazy, I'll say, but I do really like using stickers. Just makes it really fun and kind of gets you excited about the day. Ooh, these are pretty cute. I like these, especially that rainbow one, super cute. So really fun stuff there. There's some bigger, I think these are stickers as well, stickers too that you can use. And then there is a pocket here. So like I mentioned in my mini happy planner, I did purchase these inserts separately. So it's nice that this is included. And there's a beautiful pocket, which I can use as a little folder. On both sides, there's a little card here telling you about their different products, I believe. And then that's the end. So this was a really quick flip through of my new planner. So I am excited to give it a try and let you know how it works out for me. And right after this video, I'm going to go ahead and start loading it up. I have all my dates so far that I've scheduled for the coming year, 2020, ready to go. So I'm looking forward to jumping into this one. So I also really quickly wanted to share with you what some of these markers look like. So as I mentioned, in the bundle that I purchased, I was able to get a couple of these markers kind of thrown in as a part of the bundle. So I want to share with you what they look like in case you're interested. So here's what it looks like. So it's just the Erin Condren markers. It's a dual-ended markers. And it comes in this really nice pack here with some really pretty colors. So I'm just going to pick one up here and kind of show you what the tips look like in case you're interested. These are pretty pricey as markers go, as you can imagine. So I'm not sure I'm going to be wanting to repurchase them, but I'll try them out and see how they work. So the first tip looks like this. And I think this is the thicker tip if I'm right. So let me just write hi. That's what it looks like. And then the other side, I'll say, looks like this. This is the thinner side. I'm trying to do this by holding the camera, so I apologize. So that's what it looks like. So I like really thin markers. I think I'm gonna get used out of that for sure. That's what that looks like. And then the thicker side looks a little like this. So they're both relatively thin. Yeah, it seems like pretty good quality, as you can imagine. We'll see how long they last and how they hold up. I don't believe this is supposed to have bleed through, at least in this planner paper, so let's see how that goes. But overall, yeah, I'll check these out for sure. So now I'm back. There you have it. That's a quick run through of what my current planner setup looks like. I'm excited to tear into this thing and start filling it up with all my fun things to do and all my kids' activities, all my husband's activities, and of course mine. Again, I will let you know. My big worry, of course, is how heavy it is and how bulky it is. But I'm going to try to carry this around most places. It'll definitely fit into my work bag. I'm going to carry it around when I go to some kid activities. So hopefully this will work out for me. If not, I will definitely let you know. But I always love busting into a new planner. I'm super excited to start a brand new year. So if you have any questions about this planner or some of the other planners I've tried out before, definitely leave them in the comments down below and I'll try to answer as best I can. If you have any particular planners that you think I need to try out for other years, or maybe even this year if this doesn't work out, definitely let me know as well. I really want to hear your thoughts on what works for you. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to check out my other videos linked down below, and also consider subscribing to this channel as well. Thanks again for everything, and have a wonderful new year and planning ahead. And I will plan to see you again in my next video. Bye!